Well, everyone on Talk About Autism, tomorrow I will complete my second week at Cranfield, but I'm afraid my worst fears here are coming to fruition after what happened at Hatfield. I dropped out of Hatfield. I did because I didn't feel I could cope with it, and I hadn't covered everything I needed to get up to a bachelor's, but now I don't know if I want to go on with the pre-masters. This week we've been learning about writing macro code on Microsoft Excel. I mean, I couldn't do it without copying everyone else. I'm sure they were in the same boat too, but out of the 9 days I've been at Cranfield now, 4 of them I have cried. And I don't mind admitting that. And I'm afraid the advice from my mentor is making me question everything I've done. I've studied engineering, I have carried on at school, I have after I left the Grange, I did it all to become an astronaut like Tim Peake or Michael Foale or even Pierce Sellers. I've had the perspective of becoming a testing engineer I have in the meantime, but where exactly I don't know. It's making me question everything I'm doing now, it is. Including what my bachelor's was all about. Was that just a hobby to do? Or did I become too settled at Tesco's? I was earning enough money, honey, to go away to America every couple of years. Is and all that stuff. Is my money just sitting in the bank collecting dust now? Why am I so reluctant to let go of it? Bottom line is, I don't know what I'm to do now. I don't know what I've been doing anymore. I don't know if I want to work on aircraft. I don't know if I don't want to go back to Tesco's. I don't know if I want to drop out. I don't even know if the MSc is for me anymore or what to do with my bachelor's at this point. I mean, am I just being scared off by the busy workload or something? I knew it was going to be busy from the start, and I knew the maths was going to be the hard bit, but I don't expect others to do the work for me. I don't. Oh, that's something else. I never expect that, but copying what others are doing and not typing the code without even knowing what it is. I try to listen to what the lectures say, but sitting in a lecture for 2 hours was continuously... I mean, some of the stuff in aerodynamics is good, it is. I remember some of it from Bedford College, but I just don't feel like... My mentor, Teresa, says all you got to do is show up and just listen to what they say and then go away and do the work yourself, but... Once I get out of a lecture, I just want to go home, I do. Ooh, it doesn't sound right to me, it doesn't. Now I don't know if I want to go back next week to university, if I want to continue, or even if I want to do the MSc next year. I don't even know if that's the right thing anymore for me. I was so optimistic about Cranfield, I was, and so was everyone else. All my customers at Tesco kept giving me such... good messages of praise they did. And now I feel if I drop out I'll let everyone down. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. To be honest, I hate maths, I do. Ooh. But I mean, there's still things I can learn, hun. I could get my money back, and I could get my money back. I could now if I wanted. But we haven't even sorted out the disabled support yet. They're saying I should stay on till Christmas, but right now I don't feel the motivation, I don't, to do it. I'm out of my comfort zone, that's what the problem is. Just wish things could be stable, they could. I don't know if I want to just drop out and try and use my bachelor's to get a job somewhere, but... The reason I wanted to do the MSc at Cranfield next year is because because if I don't do it next year, I'll lose out on the bursary from the Royal Aeronautical Society. Then I'd have to pay $7,500. I would again. So my options are, I could carry on to the end, even just go for the complete the pre-masters like I was thinking about planning to do yesterday, and just take what I could get from that as a gap filler. Learn some extra things I didn't learn on the OU, like how to use CAD and research methods, which I could have used for a master's. Whether I should drop out and go back to Tesco and be happy, just waste away there, or use my bachelor's to get a job, but I don't know where to get it. I feel like at the moment that my dream of being an astronaut was nothing but a fantasy, it was. maybe I could never get into space. It's like Tim Peake is going to. I have no experience in an engineering background. I've just studied. I have since I left school and been at Tesco for 8 years now. I'm afraid I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to do the Masters or even go back to Cranfield next week. I'm afraid right now I feel like I don't know what to do with my life. If anyone can offer me some advice on what I should do, I'd appreciate this. Right now I wish I hadn't decided to do the MSc or go to Cranfield. I feel like I was too optimistic about it. I was just over eager. I was as to try and pursue my dream of becoming an astronaut without setting a proper path. I was looking too far ahead. And I was told to just my mentor Teresa just told me to keep looking to the next hurdle, but I'm afraid I can't not look beyond it. But I can't not look beyond the next hurdle. Being an astronaut is my dream, it is. I want it more than anything in the world. I do. But Teresa's advice is the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old but building on the new. I mean, if I went into a job, I'd have this same anxiety I would now. How it doesn't make any difference if I've gone on to Cranfield or to a job, hop in the airline, I know something on satellite engineering. That's why what I thought the MSc would give me, it would a chance to study spacecraft and get a job in that industry. Well, I hope someone can give me something. I'll look forward to your feedback, and please give as much as you can. I'll let you know how I progress further.